A man pried open the wooden board on the wall and took out the hidden lens. He carefully smashed it with a spoon and picked out a suitable piece of the broken glass. The remaining pieces were wrapped up and thrown into the toilet. At this moment, the prison guard suddenly walked into the cell. The man quickly put the shard in his mouth. The guard also began to search everyone. The man was worried that the glass shard would be discovered. He took the opportunity to pull down the flush switch, directly destroying the evidence in the toilet. Hearing the sound of water, the guard hurried to check. He seemed to sense something unusual and began to search the cell. However, after turning the room upside down, they found no suspicious clues. After the guard left the cell, the man tied the lens to a toothbrush to make a simple monitor, observing the movements outside through the peephole. An accomplice was responsible for monitoring the guard's movements. The man dismantled the iron frame parts, moved the cardboard in the corner, and pried open the wooden board on the floor with a spoon. When everything was ready, the man took out the iron plate, preparing to chisel the ground. However, the loud noise of hitting the floor quickly attracted two patrolling guards. Faced with this situation, the man was extremely calm. They had bribed the inmate next door in advance, using the pretext of repairing the toilet to cover up the noisy sound. Sure enough, the guards left directly. In a short while, with the cooperation of all the roommates, a spacious hole appeared in front of everyone. The man then lit a newspaper and threw it into the hole. The flames were blown by the wind, indicating there must be an exit leading outside. To ensure foolproof, they decided not to rush to escape. They restored the floorboards. Waiting for a better opportunity, they found suitable cardboard to assemble a dummy, connecting it with ropes and towels. This way, even if the guard checked at the door, as long as it was covered with a quilt and someone pulled the lead, no trace could be detected. Then the man dismantled one end of the table and took out the iron saw. He then drilled into the tunnel along the hole. They thought this would allow them to leave the prison, but unexpectedly, there was still a line of defense here. Taking out the iron saw, he began to work. For every 20 pulls of the steel saw, he would stop and carefully observe the surroundings. If discovered by the guards, their escape plan would utterly fail.